Okay, I assume we are live now, so yeah, welcome everybody to first live stream without Grayson. But Grayson
Incredible.
Yeah, I know, right? Grayson does not want to be spoiled towards this game, but I want to play it anyway, so yeah. I know he'll watch this later at some point, so hello future Grayson, as well as the other future lovely people. And at some point, to everyone else, I'm sure Grayson will also provide you with a nice Let's Play for this as well. So, but for now, let's push start. Story mode, manual, music room, config, exit. I assume story mode, Taylor?
Well, if you actually want to play the game.
Yeah. Okay, there's two difficulties, normal and hard. I'm gonna assume normal is probably correct here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
there's
definitely recommend it.
Reimu, there's Marissa, there's Reimu, and there's Marissa. Okay, well, we'll start with Reimu. Use the directional keys to move your character.
Incredible. An actual tutorial in Touhou.
Indeed. Jump over obstacles with button 1, which I'm guessing is Z, since I've already discovered that makes me jump. Yeah. Destroy the scarecrow
go in every direction.
with button 2. Oh cool, it's a remix of Maiden's Capriccio.
It says it wants you to do the down directional attack.
Oh. I should read. Use button 1 and directional keys to cross through the wall of bullets. Run to Danmaku while moving with button 1.
You can move sideways with it.
I can move sideways with it.
Yeah, hold sideways, then do that button.
I see. So it's the arrow key first, then the Z key. Destroy Scarecrow 1 with button 2. Destroy 2 Scarecrows with button 2. Destroys 3 Scarecrows with button 2. Okay. There we go. Successfully erase Danmaku several times. With button 1 or 2, attract Danmaku towards you and collectively erase it. Okay. Am I doing this right, Taylor? Something tells me I am not.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, like that. Gotcha. I figured it out just as soon as I asked you.
Well, that's better than ever.
Indeed. Press and hold button 3 to collect water. Release it to activate a spell card. Press and hold button 3 to absorb water. Release button 3 to activate your spell card. Destroy the Scarecrow with your spell card. Okay, presumably I need to collect more water then.
Also, the cool thing about Reimu is that she can use that while doing the dash thing.
Oh, that's interesting. You're right. Wow, Reimu's tough. Or powerful or something. Attack the Scarecrow when you see a red magic square. Keep attacking the red magic square to break the Scarecrow's defenses. Defeat...
A lot like the mechanic from Tempest, you know?
Indeed. Defeat the Scarecrow. Oh, there's a health bar at the top. I hadn't even noticed that yet.
Yep, that's there for all enemies.
There we go. Head right
The
to
best
finish the
combo
turn.
for Reimu is probably attack, attack, downward attack, up attack.
Okay. Oh, I was about to try that, but I guess I'll try that in a minute.
Oh yeah, you have to do it on an enemy, unfortunately.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
More so for when their defenses are broken.
Something, something, no something. Dot, 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 says Marissa. Just regular water, eh? Is button 2 going to precede the dialogue?
I believe just like regular Z will, yeah.
Okay, cool. I panicked when black water started gushing out here and there. And to be clear, the reason why I want to know that is, as you probably know from my experiences with Mardek, which we literally played earlier today.
Dialogue skipping.
Yeah, one of those buttons just skips all the dialogue, and I don't want to press the button because I want to see the dialogue. I panicked when black water started gushing out here and there. But this area doesn't seem to be affected by the stuff. Guess that means the source isn't in the forest. It's Marissa. And Reimu's route. Oh, if it isn't Reimu, what's up? I decided to go underground to find out where the water's coming from. I knew it. I thought you'd think to do that. I heard that the Forest of Magic had an entrance to an underground cavern that hadn't been blocked by the black water. You would know where that is, wouldn't you? Actually, I was just about to head down there and investigate myself. I know, how about the winner gets to go investigate first?
Who will win?
Yeah, typical way to solve problems in Gensokyo. Good idea. I'm sure I'm gonna have to fight in flooded places anyways, so you'll be the perfect practice for a fight. It may come as a surprise, but I'm used to handling water. Too bad for you. I'll be the one that goes to the underground cavern first. Reimu versus Marissa. So, attack, attack, downward attack, upward attack. Ooh, that is pretty good.
I mostly mean for when their defenses are broken, but it also works sometimes against them just regularly.
Indeed.
Also, do remember you can pick up the water to use for a spell pair.
Alright. I should probably be doing that.
It's helpful. Only do it when there is water, though, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, there's water. Yes, please. That seems to be a defeated Marissa.
Go at it.
Nice! I'll probably die at the third boss, though, but this is good. Warm-up complete.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure to do warm-up exercise before you go for a swim. Oh, well, I guess I kinda guessed this would happen. Even so, we don't even know what this black water actually is. I'm getting a bad feeling from the underground. Be careful.
Honestly, you're probably right about the third boss thing, not gonna lie.
I just picked that number at random, but great.
I look forward to it. Not the hardest, but kind of a beginner killer.
Fair enough. Looks like we're in the underground. Will this be Yamame? It really is soaked, huh? I should have worn some boots before coming here.
Oh, you can see the other character right there.
Oh! You're right, it's not Yamame, it's Kogasa. That outfit! You're looking down on the rain, aren't ya? I didn't know Kogasa was in this game.
I thought
Whoa.
I've told you.
It's the umbrella yokai, that surprised me. Yes, Reimu, it did surprise
too,
me.
apparently.
Yes. I probably should have remembered, but Kogasa's not exactly the most memorable yokai.
You're gonna piss off all the Kogasa fans.
Of which there are certainly plenty, because every Touhou girl has an enormous number of fans. Sorry, Kogasa fans. If you don't have an umbrella, you'll never survive in a place where it rains. Huh? It's stupid to prepare for rain when we're in a cavern. Hehe, rain could fall anytime and anywhere, you know. Just like this. Reimu versus Kogasa.
She's out here making it rain in the cavern.
What was that?
I said she is out here making it rain in the cavern.
Indeed. Whoa, it rained even though we're in a cavern? See, I told you that you need an umbrella. This is your punishment for slacking on preparation. Time for you to get even more drenched. I was about to say, I haven't won, have I? No, of course not. Just mid-fight time.
For just starting it.
What was that?
I said you are doing pretty good for just starting out. You barely got hit.
Indeed. It seems like a lot of my Soku tactics actually work surprisingly well in this setting.
By the way, you've noticed your own hit points in the bottom left, right?
Yep. Oh, no, I thought that was... Oh, that's the stamina bar I was staring at for my own hit points. I'm guessing I'm the pink ball.
Yep. Each hit gets rid of half. Look at you, you're a natural.
Indeed. I lost, says Kagasa. Rather than make it rain, didn't you just change your Danmaku into water drops? Well, yeah. I've been looking into a bunch of stuff about the black water too, you know. Since I wondered if it's related to someone I know. Well, what? Whoops, can't say any more than that. I'll be in danger myself if word gets out, you know.
Well, time to see if Boss 3 will be as hard as they were to me.
Indeed. How will Boss 3 be for me? Who even will be Boss 3?
I wonder.
I'm sure you already know.
I do.
This
Just
is
from the
Yugi, isn't
background,
it?
I guess.
Ugh.
Oh, Yugi.
What is this intense smell? It's not the black
Bad
water,
guys.
though. Oh, you're right. I've smelled it on the surface before, this boiled egg-like scent. I've smelled it on Yokai Mountain. I smelled it at places where you can rest your fatigue. Could it be this heart-stirring place is?
It was a good guess, I lied.
Yeah, a hot spring. There's even a whole town. So the underground even has places like this too. It's not just snowing ghost towns after all. Oh, yep, it's Yugi. Yugi Hoshiguma.
With a pretty nice outfit, honestly.
Indeed. Oh, Miss Reimu, what brings you here today? You're Yugi, that Oni from former Hell. I'm pretty sure you're in former Hell, Reimu. Yep, and the boss
Is
of this...
she wrong about her being from here?
What was that?
Is she wrong about her being from here?
Fair. Yep, and the boss of this here hot spring town. Oh, so it really is a hot spring. Score. What's that? You came here without knowing that it's a hot spring? Well, whatever. Anyway, I'm asking you about why you came here. I came here for the hot... That's not it. The black water that came from the underground. I see, so stinky black water is springing up on the surface. It should be coming from the underground. But the only thing gushing out here is stinky white spring water, huh? Heh heh heh, I reckon I know what that black water really is. Huh? That black water gushes up from a zone that's considered untouchable even by former Hell standards. It's an utterly cursed liquid. So it really is former Hell's water. They say that if you're careful with how you use it, it can bring you great wealth. But it's also said that those who obtain it are guaranteed to meet with misfortune. What do they call it in the human world again? They wrote it as stone oil, petroleum, I think it was called. Petroleum? I've got no clue as to why it's gushing out onto the surface, though. I see, thanks for the information. I guess I'll have to go check it out for myself after all. How do I get to this untouchable zone? Don't be stupid. I told you it's untouchable. That wouldn't solve anything. Take me there. Heh, making light of me, are ya? There's no way I'd let you expose any more former Hell's secrets. Go home to the surface before you get hurt. Reimu versus Yugi.
I think we understand who Reimu's versing.
Indeed.
Just like Soku, though, physical attacks cannot be grazed through, so watch out for those.
You're good! But if this is anything like Subterranean Animism, this is where she actually throws out the bullshit.
Yeah.
This is the best hot spring town around. Even if you get hurt real bad, I'm sure you'll heal up right away. So I may as well come at you with everything I've got. Oh joy.
Thankfully, this attack isn't all that hard as Reimu.
That's good at least. Well, I died.
First death
Loser.
of the stream.
What's that?
I said first death of the stream?
Indeed.
Perhaps first of many.
Indeed. Hello, Yugi. First wave down. Oh shit, I'm now actually worse off than I was last time at this point.
Yeah, not in the best shape here, but at least you're probably gonna get out of this phase. Yeah.
Indeed. Only 1/2 of a point worse off than last time, but I still don't understand this next phase, so this probably won't go well.
My best advice is attack her as immediately as she slams. Because that's when she's vulnerable.
Nope, I'm dead. I think I got her a tiny bit further down in terms of health, but not by much.
Oh, definitely. You were also one away from breaking her defense. So I'd say you got it this time.
Maybe.
I'd say one of the best ways to stall through projectiles is probably to just dash up then downwards attack.
Fair. Oh shit, I took unexpected damage there.
I'd also recommend leaving her alone while she's in the air because that means she's about to kick down.
Fair. Okay, slightly better than last time. I still got
Yeah.
2.5.
You've got quite literally half your health left.
Indeed.
Yeah, you got this.
Maybe. Yep, there we go.
Team you.
3 tries. Not too bad.
Not at all.
Huff. I see you have no mind to turn back. What do you expect at this point, Yugi? Reimu doesn't ever turn back. She's solved how many incidents now? That's because nothing would be solved if I turn back here. Well, I guess. If you're so determined to go, then just go. The black water sleeps somewhere far deeper than here. However, you must keep what you see ahead of here as a secret. I got it. I'll try not to say too much. So, by the way, can I take a dip in the hot springs after all? I'm feeling a bit tired. Go ahead, go ahead. Kick back and relax in the worst hot spring town around, filled with vengeful spirits from corner to corner. Who honestly probably wouldn't dare mess with Reimu.
Yugi is such a nice Oni.
Indeed. Despite the fact that she just tried to beat Reimu up.
Who's your guess on who's next?
Huh. Well, based on the image you sent me earlier and the look of this, Mirasa, perhaps? This place. I know this place. I see a place.
Decent guess.
I see a place that's connected to former Hell's lowest stratum. Namely, the former Hell nuclear fusion reactor. This is a Moria Shrine facility. I got a bad feeling about this. Who goes there? Oh, nope, it's Kaneko.
Kaneko, Mirasa, same character.
Yep, Kaneko Yasuka. Ah, Reimu, what brings you to my nuclear fusion reactor? Well, I'm investigating an incident that's occurring up on the surface. There's this black water called petroleum gushing up from underground, which is obviously an issue. I see. According to an Oni in former Hell, the petroleum comes from somewhere close to the deepest stratum. And if I want to get down there, I have to pass through here. Have you heard anything? No, nothing. This is the first I've heard about petroleum gushing up above ground, too. The fusion reactor doesn't require fossil fuels like petroleum either. It can keep on burning even without them. Huh? Burning? Are you saying petroleum's flammable? Wait, you didn't know? Petroleum is very flammable and very hard to put out. This is bad. That stuff's covering tons of places on the surface. So perhaps you'd be better served by returning to the surface and working to contain the spills. This fusion reactor is a clean facility that doesn't use a drop of petroleum after all. No, wait, I do have information saying that the cause is deep underground, so I have to get down to the deepest stratum from here. By the way, what does a fusion reactor use for fuel? Oh, you know, Reimu, something that's technically worse, but there's less of. It performs nuclear fusion via hydrogen atoms. Why the sudden question? That's it. You thought some know-nothing like me wouldn't catch on, didn't you? Nuclear fusion just means petroleum. No, Reimu, you're wrong on that. That's why your reactor's deep underground, isn't it? Right next to the petroleum stratum. My, aren't you sharper than you look? Let's say you're right, then what? Then I'll level this place and bury the source of the petroleum under its rubble. Yeah, Kaneko has tornadoes, I see.
Well, she is the wind god,
Indeed.
despite Aya's theme name.
Yes, and what often Sanai is testamented to being. Kaneko is the real wind god, though.
Yeah, this fight I spent more time on than Yugi's.
Fair, we will see how long it takes me. I'm guessing that it's
Mostly
going to...
just because of the last phase again.
I'm gonna guess that, like most of these sorts of games, the spell card number's just gonna keep going up with the stage number, so there's probably 4 on this one. But we will see. There's at least 3, though. They're certainly not backing back down to only 2 again. That'd be silly.
I honestly can't remember if it's 3 or 4.
Ooh, those tornadoes are sort of problematic. I need to be careful with this. This seems like one where using the third key is a very good idea. Oh, I see, that was a window. I was too focused on trying to get water and not paying enough attention to the fact that Kaneko is right in front of me.
Yeah, tunnel vision happens. I personally found the upwards attack probably the best suited for this fight, just
Makes
because
sense.
she's always, like, right there.
Yeah, Kaneko seems to like floating. I guess she is a goddess. Okay. Half health, card 3. You're serious about fighting back. Why wouldn't she be, Reimu? Who gets into a fight without being serious? So you've got to be hiding something. I'll have you tell me everything you know about this nuclear reactor. Okay. That seems slightly problematic, but Reimu's tougher than Kaneko.
At least in Reimu's route she is.
Fair. I would say I have the impression that canonically Reimu is tougher than Kaneko anyway, though.
Depends on who's playing her. If it's Grayson, I don't think so.
Fair. Poor Grayson, who's going to be watching this at a later point in time.
I'll think it's funny.
I'm guessing this is the one you don't like.
Oh, yep.
I figured as much. There's no way it would be 5 spell cards yet, and this is the 4th one. Good God, that's some bullshit.
Yep.
Just keep dodging through it, Reimu. Apparently I did not keep dodging through it, Reimu.
Reimu didn't dodge through it enough.
Yeah, note to self, don't just decide at the very beginning to attack Kaneko. It does not work like that.
Generally, it's good to dodge in, or get in when they're about to attack, honestly, because right after is always when they're vulnerable.
Indeed. I'll grab up some water while I'm waiting. Oh, that one's a pain. I'm doing much worse than last time.
A bit.
This is definitely not the run.
And just do a no-hit.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to no-hit the rest of it at this point. Oh, I hadn't even realized I died.
Honestly, that happened to me a lot.
Any suggestions for that pillar attack, Taylor? I legit don't know how the hell I'm supposed to dodge that.
Literally just stand right under her. Then do the upwards kick as soon as she glows red. 'Cause sometimes in this game you do have to just stand and be patient.
Patient? What does that mean? I'm not familiar with that word.
I've definitely learned that from your Tempest playthrough, don't worry.
Fair enough. Not an experience most of the people watching this had, since I did not stream that one. Yeah, no, it's weird.
Just hope Hanako doesn't give you as much trouble as Nue.
Hopefully. Nue and me did not mix well. God damn it. Stop dodging right as I hit one of those darn tornadoes. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is not the final boss anyway, so I absolutely would not want to get stuck as bad on bad on this one as I did on Nue. Although Nue wasn't the final boss either, so...
Yeah, and you had less trouble with both of those than you did with her.
Okay. Oh darn, I died again, really?
But yeah, you see how you attacked right out of that, like, dash thing?
Mm-hmm.
I recommend doing that even if you're not gonna hit her, because attacking does clear bullets too.
I see. Okay, that's a little better.
You do also have a ranged option if you just jump up and press the attack button away from her.
I see.
Well, not the most strong, it does come in handy.
Okay, this is going a little better.
You're not doing too bad.
Indeed.
Honestly, when they're vulnerable, I recommend not hitting the spell card, because just your regular combos do more than it.
Fair. Well, at least I've made it about as far as I ever have. Hey, I see. Patience actually is important there. But then what am I supposed to do? Because in the last round, she throws bullets out, too.
You can't dodge upwards.
I can't dodge upwards, or I can?
I said you can.
Nope, I'm dead. Something tells me by the time I've managed to beat this, I will probably understand the game a whole lot better. But that's also
it took
what...
me a bit to actually learn it.
And that's also what happened with, Tempest, though, so it would not be surprising.
That's how most games work, really.
Indeed. No hit first round.
Yeah. Nice job.
Ah, but then I messed up there almost immediately. Oh well. Tornadoes are bad news, is what I'm learning.
Well, I mean, that's true in most cases.
Indeed. Doesn't have to be Conoco. God damn it. Took way more damage on that spell card than I would have liked.
Yeah, that does happen sometimes.
God damn it. Another stupid mistake. I don't think I've yet actually really honestly figured out very well yet where the safe spots in this one are. Just kind of
I don't really
accidentally.
remember how I did it. I do think I just kind of stood outside, then ran in once she did the second part of it. Like, right there is when I would have dashed in.
Okay, cool. That actually does work pretty well. I was wondering why I couldn't move anymore, then I realized I died.
That does tend to stop people from moving unless they're Yoshika.
Indeed. Yeah, Yoshika is the one exception to that rule. Okay, first
I
spell.
like you've got that down though.
Yep, first spell card's not too bad.
And to be fair, it isn't a spell card.
Is anything in this game considered spell cards?
I consider the things that have the names on the top right spell cards.
So this would be one in your mind.
Yeah. The first phase just seems like general fighting.
I think this spell card I just need to be a lot more patient with, honestly.
It could help.
I say as I end up doing something that was very, very not patient. But I think this one is very much one where using the water is a good idea.
Oh, absolutely. I do think that it is on most spell cards.
God damn it, my dash ended before I got through the tornadoes. I took 4.5 balls of damage from one spell card. Jesus.
Well, that's better than 5.
True. I'd be dead if it were 5. And that apparently killed me, although I don't really know to what.
Just a random tiny bullet.
Makes sense.
How usual deaths happen in Touhou.
That is usually how it works, yes. God damn it. Didn't quite make it through that.
You can dash upwards, then dash to the side, by the way. I do believe you get at least 2 dashes in the air.
Interesting.
So that's an easy way to get over those tornadoes.
Not the best, but I got through it at least.
Not the worst either.
Indeed.
You can also dash diagonally, if you didn't notice yet.
I did not. I got greedy there. I should not have tried to go in for additional hits on her.
Still not doing the worst.
Indeed. Honestly, this might end up being one of my better attempts. We'll have to see, though, how I fare in the last, like, 5% of this one. That was nearly a big fuck-up.
But you made it out.
Indeed. That I could not make it out of, though. That was a bit too much. Oh wait, I'm still going. I thought the spell card ended. It did not. Now it did.
I've had that happen to me quite a few times.
It was like, that looks like the end. She was low on health. It should be over, right? No. No, it is not. God damn it. Did not mean to take damage there. Fucking hell. Come on, game. I need to beat her right this second. Granted, I
This
still
one
have...
is basically streaming.
How did I die there? I thought I was streaming it.
No, you walked back to the side that they were coming from.
Oh, you can't walk through the pillars?
They are hitboxes.
Oh. That would explain how I died, then. Oh, god damn it, I went too far to the right and hit the tornado. One hit
I'd say
point.
you got the first phrase pretty down pretty well.
Indeed. The first phase is not the worst. I can still make some dumb mistakes on it, but for the most part, I've got it down. I'm beginning to wonder, though, if this is just where, you know, I'm gonna get stuck for the rest of the evening is fighting Kaneko. God damn it. Did I really just dodge into the tornado? I find it very hard to figure out on this one where I'm supposed to be going.
I'd say for the most part, Like, stand under her, then dash out when all the bullets come out.
That does seem relatively helpful.
Then you go in for the hit in, like, that phase.
Fair. I mean, apart from the last one, which clearly is going to be the real doozy, this is the worst of the three, in my opinion. First and third aren't nearly as bad. Although I probably don't need to...
It's almost like they progress in difficulty.
What was that?
I said it is almost like they progress in difficulty, isn't that neat?
Almost, but like I just said, the third one is easier than the second.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't like the third one.
I don't like the third one, but I like it better than the fucking second one.
Oh yeah, that was the second, not the third.
Indeed. This is the third one. Which I have on multiple occasions been able to cobble this one together just fucking barely. The second one, however, almost always takes an enormous chunk of my health with it.
Yeah, you are doing pretty well on this one.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's certainly better than some of the other ones. I can basically get the first and the third spell card done in like 1 to 1.5 hit points, but the second one takes out like 3, and the fourth one I obviously haven't even figured out yet. How the fuck am I supposed to dodge all this bullshit?
Dash up and hit her. Like that.
Indeed. Oh, fuck. This was my opportunity and I blew it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably dead as a result of that.
Star.
God damn it, I ran into the pillar. Honestly, might be my best attempt yet, though.
It was. The 3 red circles under the health bar during spell cards are how many times you have to break it. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's more than 3, sometimes it's less. But you'll always know when you get hurt.
Yep. But yeah, this first one's not too bad. I seem to lose 0 or a half health on it. Let's see how poorly this one goes this time around.
Honestly, pretty good so far.
Indeed. Yeah, this is probably my best attempt at this one so far. Or at least, you know, until I blow it.
I believe in you.
Oh, thanks, Taylor. I appreciate that. Man, this one does go for a while, though, doesn't it? That's the best I think I've ever done on that spell card.
You still do have 3 full hit points left.
Yeah.
I guess 6. I am amazed you didn't get hit there.
Indeed. I absolutely should have.
Jesus, you're doing so much damage so quick.
That's actually pretty
Speedrunner Peter
satisfying.
over here.
What was that?
Said speedrunner Peter over here.
Indeed. 2.5. This is the best shot I've got, or at least yet. If I fuck it up, I probably can do better in the future, though. Oh, right, I actually have to dodge the bullets, too. I died. God damn it.
You were very close, though.
Yep, I was very close. Darn tornadoes.
It can be annoying.
Indeed.
But
No
hey,
hit.
you got through it.
Indeed.
Now just get through these tornadoes.
Indeed. Take that, Kaneko. Good lord, I've only taken half a hit and I'm on to spell card 3. That shouldn't be possible.
You've got this.
Indeed. One and a half. I still have...
Yeah, you're looking great right now.
Yep, this actually could work. Yeah, if I don't do stupid things like that anyway. God damn it, I took a lot of damage there. And the worst part is I know I made mistakes, I'm not sure what they were.
You're still getting there.
Indeed. That was way too close for
Hey.
comfort. But that's
You
it.
still did it.
Alright, I won't say anything more. If you're that serious, go on ahead. Huh? Beating you doesn't mean it's all over? I could have sworn that you were digging up petroleum to use it in your reactor, says Reimu, who doesn't understand how nuclear reactors works.
No.
You've misunderstood. I've been investigating the petroleum incident. There's an incredibly unfortunate secret hidden in this petroleum reservoir, you see. Is it Kisame? To be frank...
Yeah, she's the final boss.
Yep, Kisame's behind it. To be frank, I thought you would be capable of handling the person who's down me there. I see, so that's why you tried to stop me. Not that I ever needed you to. Bye! That was definitely a hard one.
Alright, now the next is the one that gave me the most trouble, and you have to be super patient with them, trust me.
Oh, joy.
Yep.
Is this Oku?
And let's just see.
It's hot, blah blah blah, I missed that. Do I seriously have to go through here? Whoa, that was close. There's even fire raining down. Yeah, it's aiming for me. Yep, there's Oku, alright. No dialogue,
I really
even.
think this fight is awesome. But, like... It's hard.
I'm just
And a lot of
watching.
fighting. Yeah, good idea. Also, you can't graze through those.
I can't graze through them. Oh, thank you, game. That sounds
The
nice.
huge orange ones. You can go downwards, by the way.
Oh, safe down
You're
here.
just locked there.
Hey, this is just Touhou-ish at this point. I mean, well, it is Touhou, but you know what I mean. God damn it. I'm missing my opportunity to get hits in on Oku.
Well, why would you want to hit Oku? She's awesome.
Oku is awesome, but she's trying to kill Reimu.
Eh, not the first time.
True. Probably not even technically the second. Well, I didn't even make it through the second spell card.
Well, to be fair, Reimu doesn't have a story route in Soku.
Fair.
So it is the second.
Fair. God damn it. Trying to figure out what exactly the appropriate time to be even hitting Oku is.
Honestly, I just stand a decent amount away and just spam the projectile.
That does seem like a good idea. What is the button specifically for projectile again?
It's literally just neutral attack button in the air, away from her. Like it's like,
I see. Okay, that does seem to work, at least somewhat.
oh yeah, you can't touch the walls, because that's fun.
Yep. Gosh darn you, Oku.
You know, even though I've beaten this fight, I still have absolutely no idea how to do the last spell card.
Oh joy. Brilliant, Taylor, brilliant. Does that mean you basically just one CC'd the rest of the fight? Is that the only thing I can imagine that means?
I saved up 4 hit points for it because I needed that much.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Yeah, I'm gonna be here a while.
But it definitely only takes, like, that much if you do it right. Well, obviously not right, but...
God damn the stupid fucking wall.
yeah, it's a very hard fight. Don't be afraid to move down, though, if things get to be too much, because you can just infinitely move down.
Oh, I see. This is a very big nuclear reactor.
Well, this isn't the reactor.
Oh, we're below the reactor, I see. God damn it. This one's definitely, like you said, one about patience.
Yeah. That's Oku's whole fight, really.
And I am not a terribly
It's
patient
a good
person.
utilization of making you have to move down.
Indeed. Well, I've died in the same place 3 times over.
That's good news.
I guess at least I'm not receding at this point. It'd be bad if I were getting less far each time.
That is true. You barely didn't hit the fire.
Setting up so that I can actually do damage to her is not easy.
Oh, yeah.
I guess just another element of the patience for this fight.
Definitely the hardest thing in Reimu's route. There's also, like, barely any water to get.
Yeah, I was just about to comment on that, actually, that there's barely any water, so it's not like it's something I can rely on basically at all. I don't know for sure, but I get the impression also that water goes down over time if you don't collect more of it, so I probably...
Some attacks just use water.
I see.
As far as I know, at least.
Come on, Oku, come down here so I can hit you, please. Thank you, silly bird.
Then she just keels over and dies. Falls to the abyss.
I think that's about as much damage as I can do to her at that time round. What did I get hit by there? I genuinely do not know.
She just kind of makes random lava spew out of random directions sometimes because she can.
Crazy bird.
Oh, you'll get like little symbols that indicate where it's gonna come like that.
I'm getting a little bit better at dealing with it, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, whatever, I made it to the third of probably 5 spell cards.
You finally made it to the dialogue.
Why are you getting in the way? The containment talked! Yes, Oku. I'll burn you down with such high heat that there won't even be cinders left. Beautiful, thank you, Oku. I so appreciate your wrath against Reimu.
I believe Oku has either 5 or 6 attacks.
That's a lot. This is gonna be
It
a
is
long
a lot.
I halfway wonder if this will be the last thing I have time for tonight. And here I was thinking I might actually beat Reimu. Silly me. Well, not Reimu, but Reimu's arc, rather.
It could be, honestly. But if you do get past it, it's definitely the hardest part of the route.
Yeah. I should remember that you are much better at this type of game than I am, so anytime you tell me, it should take about this long, I should probably add like 50%.
You did better than I did on Yugi.
Fair. I think for the most part I'm fairly good at button mashing kind of situations, which is a lot of what Yugi is knowing roughly what each of the buttons is going to do, and just being quick at executing it, which is typically how I play Patchouli when I'm doing Soku. But this is going back to the issue I had when we tried me doing, the story mode into Soten, was the spell cards. It becomes less about can you, predict your opponent's actions and get in the right spot and mash the right buttons, and more of a, basically, can you dodge shit? Lots of shit. Lots and lots of shit. Also, I've been chatting with you and not paying much attention, but I certainly botched this attempt.
Yeah, just let me know if you need to focus at all.
That's perfectly fine. Although I'm probably screwed here. I do. Nope, there's a way out.
I do think they incorporated being able to go down very well into this fight, especially later on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, except for the lava on the sides. That does make it a bit of a pain. Oh, fuck, I did not see that coming.
And most people don't see molten lava from above them coming, usually.
I think I was pretty trapped there. I don't think there was a way I could have got out of that. And that was just me being greedy and impatient.
Yeah, for being an overly aggressive and kinda character you'd think you just want to rush at, Oku's fight requires probably the most patience of any of the characters.
I wonder how long this will take Grayson.
I assume we'll see sometime soon.
Yep, one of these years.
One of these centuries.
Indeed. I'm sure Grayson will so appreciate that comment. Reimu is the loser.
By the way, this game does save progress. Like, you'll be able to come right back to this fight if you try again.
I mean, I probably could repeat those first 4 levels quicker, but it still would be a pain to do.
You can also skip dialogue.
Also, even worse.
Pressing the pause button.
Yep, even worse, if I actually do manage to beat Oku, there's no way in hell I would want to have to, you know, redo this fight right off the bat, so... I mean, I'm sure I'm going to have to do some variation of it with some of the other characters' routes, and that's fine, but, I don't want to do it twice as Reimu, thank you.
Honestly, I will say, I find it easier as the other character that fights her.
Oh, is there only one other character that fights her?
I've only played 4 out of the however many characters.
Who is the character you've not played yet, Taylor?
There are 2.
Oh, I see. I'm pretty sure you've said before that you can play as June and Shion, so I'm guessing that they're one of the ones you've not played.
Yep.
And is Flan playable? I think we said Flan was playable.
She's the other.
Okay. I want to play Flan's route. That seems like that'll be a lot of fun.
I do think she's the very last one, so good luck.
Yeah, I'll be at this for a while.
Part 59.
We could literally, especially considering how rare it is that I have an opportunity to stream with just you and not Grayson, we could literally be at this until like next May before I actually pull something like that off. Who the hell knows?
Yeah, I do think what I'm stuck on right now is probably going to be the hardest part of the game entirely.
Very possibly. I say as if I know anything about it.
Just not well balanced for the character I'm playing as. Because they didn't think to change it at all from the other characters that have to deal with it.
Oh, that was the C button, not the Z button. That would cause me problems.
They do both make an E sound at the end.
They do.
So I can't see where your confusion came from.
I love it how I've only made it to her 3rd spell car once. This is like the real
If
Oku
you
fight.
wanted, you could just quit out and try Marissa's route if you get tired of this.
Okay, well I might give this like 5 more attempts. If I don't make any considerable progress, then we'll go see how Moore's is.
I do not like how Marissa plays at all.
Fair. That's not quite the right angle. I'm just gonna have to move on. There we go. That was a good one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, fuck. The setup for that one was not very good.
Yeah, this attack was a pain.
I mean, it's the worst one I've seen so far, I say, despite the fact that I've seen barely any of them.
It's definitely not the worst one. I at least semi know how to do it. Or at least kind of figured it out in the moment.
Oh, fuck. That's the most embarrassing way I could have taken damage there.
But I will absolutely not be able to help you at all with the final spell card.
Fair enough. I don't even really know what this spell card is yet. I mean, this is the first time where I've had an opportunity to see what she's doing.
Patience.
Oh! She's being a pain. That's what she's being.
Yeah. Touhou likes to do that. That's why we love her.
That's mostly why you love her. But I think Goku's a cool character. I mean, genuinely, I like the SA cast quite significantly. I think that there is not...
Oh, absolutely. One of my favorites.
I was about to say I don't think there's a bad character in SA, which is true. There's not a bad character in SA. There is a bland one, but I won't say which one. But all the rest are very memorable characters.
Is it Yamame? Because if so, maybe your opinion will change after this game.
It is not Yamame.
Is it Parsi?
It is not Parsi.
Is
Taylor.
it Yugi?
It is Yugi, actually. I've always looked at Yugi as the blandest of the Oni.
Of the Onis, yeah, I'd have to agree with it.
I mean, I will say there's at least, like, 5% more to her now that I've done this route as Reimu, but, it's not like she's a terribly interesting character.
By the way, I'm unsure on if you're able to dash through the beam or not.
Taylor, you're supposed to know these things. The only thing you're not supposed to know is the last spell card.
I kind of just avoided it.
Come on, game. Let me actually get through the third one so I can say I'm making progress.
Well, either way, you have made progress.
Indeed. Okay, that actually is really good. You're still not burnt away? In that case, I'll have to roast you hard enough to burn myself away along with you. That doesn't sound like a smart thing to do, Oku.
If I remember correctly, this is the easiest attack.
Which probably will make it all the more embarrassing when I die to it, which I inevitably will since I have half a health point.
Yeah, this is the easiest one.
Like I said, inevitably will die because I have half a health point.
Well, to be fair, it's your first time seeing it.
Yeah, I can't possibly win something when I have no idea what is entailed.
I do absolutely consider that one the easiest, though. It's just find the right spot and stand there.
I mean, that's honestly a lot of her attacks in Subterranean Animism, too, is just find the right spot and stand there. Well, besides the spell cards, I mean. Obviously, the spell cards are horrific, but a lot of her non-spell card attacks are just find the right spot, stand there.
You know what? Yeah, that's pretty right.
And the first time I saw her non-spell card attacks, I was like, fucking hell, that's abysmal. And then I realized there is one very specific spot you can stand in where you get there and you do nothing else. Once you get there, you're good. 3, 4. Can I get a 5th? 5th. Almost got a 6th.
I don't think I've ever gotten my spell card in this fight.
You don't think you've ever got this spell card in the fight? Oh yeah, I would believe that. It's a hard one to get. God damn it, why is it offsetting like that?
I don't think it does that when you actually go up into the air, then use it. Which is what I always did. Okay, I guess it still does a bit.
I just want you dead, Oku.
But she's so awesome.
She is, but she's also a pain. What the fuck was that, Peter? Apparently I cannot dash through the beam.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I have
but
officially
wasn't
learned
sure.
that I cannot pass through the beam.
By the way, that right there, when she does the beam of balls, that's when you want to hit her.
Makes sense. And this is when I don't probably want to hit her. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do there, because I have to dash to get through
She
the...
stops once you get to the side. Or once she gets to the side.
Yes, but I have to dash to get through the fireballs. If I dash to the
Oh, you can
left...
dash upwards.
Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me about the feature I keep forgetting.
That you've kept using. You can also dash downwards.
Oh, I can? That's cool too, I suppose. I'm pretty sure the game probably showed me this stuff at the start and I just forgotten.
It definitely showed you the upwards one. Because that's the first thing it showed you other than moving.
Fair. Okay, Oku, come down here and play at a reasonable level. You know, when I can actually hit you would be preferable. For a bird brain, she sure has a lot of tactics.
Isn't it that she's like incredibly stupid except for when it comes to all things nuclear fusion or fission?
Yeah, which is surprising because it's not like nuclear fission is a particularly easy concept.
So I guess she knows how to utilize it well as well.
I mean, I have a master's in mathematics with a minor in physics for my bachelor's. I've studied stuff to do with nuclear fission, and I don't fucking understand it in the slightest. Now, granted, a nuclear engineer would tell you, well, that's not much. I spent like 5 years of graduate school learning about nuclear fission. Yes, dude, yes, you did. But the point is that it's not a thing you can go on a Wikipedia page and read about for an hour and expect that you understand it in any reasonable amount.
You'd probably figure it out too if you ate Yatagarasu.
True. I mean, that kind of is his thing. Also, you probably
think
think...
it's more so just being the sun god.
Yep. Also, it's probably fair to say that Oku is not doing literally anything else, so that probably does help a little bit with her actually, you know, having time to read up on this stuff. Or at least be told.
Even read.
Yeah, probably she can't, but, you know, the sun god can help
This
her.
video is sponsored by Audible. Get yours at audible.com/VP YouTube.
Yep. Good old Audible.
Not actually sponsored.
No. Although Audible is a good service, I certainly will say that. As someone who has neither the time nor the patience to be reading additional things on top of textbooks, if there's something I really want to read that does not have, like, a video format yet, it's quite nice. Audible takes care of that problem, and it can just be something I do while playing... I almost said playing chores. Yes, Peter, that is very much a thing you do. Playing chores.
They're just so fun.
So yes, Audible is good. Go get Audible. Not sponsored.
Sponsor us, Audible.
Yeah, you know, I'm certainly not the kind of person who would easily take sponsorship deals, because to me, it's one of these things where it's like, all these sellouts on YouTube who sponsor products that are, you know, debatably mediocre, sometimes actually terrible, but they're doing it all for the money, which, yeah, you know, I get it. You gotta survive, you gotta eat, but it's certainly one of these things where it feels a bit crappy to be sitting here hearing how wonderful something is by someone who, you know, probably doesn't care that much for the product in the first place.
No, every YouTuber just loves Raid Shadow Legends. It's their favorite game.
I'm not sure anyone loves Raid Shadow Legends that's older than, like, 9. I don't think you're allowed to get a second digit in your year until, you know, you've learned to dislike Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, I think it's literally a rule. You will stay 9 forever until you stop loving Raid Shadow Legends. So that's the key.
Rule.
Yeah, that's the key to immortality. Just keep loving Raid Shadow Legends and you'll live forever.
Alright, so for this attack, just stand somewhere safe, then dash up when a beam comes towards you. And that's how you win.
Well, it's not how I won that time. Okay, we'll do one more try with Oku, and then I'll do Marissa. At least some Marissa. But yeah, the point I suppose I was making before I somehow got off on an incredibly crazy rant about YouTubers and money and selling out in Raid Shadow Legends was that, you know, there's very few companies I actually would be willing to do an ad read for, but Audible would probably be one of them, because I genuinely do think that they're the best company that does what they do, and, you know, I actually use them. So
yeah,
that's...
stuff like Raycon. Aren't Raycons, like, just incredibly shitty?
Yeah, that's my understanding of it. I mean, honestly, I just live my life by every 3 months buying a new pair of $10 earbuds off of Amazon. And that's basically my rinse and repeat cycle.
I've had the same pair of headphones for like a few years.
Wow. You must take better care of them than I do, is all I can imagine.
What do? Throw them on the ground?
Yes, and stomp up and down on them, angrily shouting, "Screw you, earbuds, I hate your existence." No, I really don't. I don't know why they get damaged so easily, but it's like they stop working sometime after like 3 months, where suddenly it'll just be like, "Oh yeah, you know, audio you wanted? How about instead you get garbled noise with your audio spliced in it every half a second or so?"
But you did say like $10 earbuds, and mine are $30 headphones.
Yeah, that would make the difference. I just want something that, you know, I can use on like a walk or while I'm biking into work or something. I'm not looking for any...
I personally don't like earbuds. They're pretty uncomfortable for me.
They certainly can be, and it probably helps contribute to my ever-present ear infections. Which, I might add, I actually have one right this minute, so I'm not making a good argument for that.
Yeah.
You must love all this Oku art, by the way.
Oh yeah, it was my profile picture immediately after it came out, remember?
Oh, you're right, it was.
Because I absolutely love 17.5's art style.
70.5 is a cool game all the way around. Honestly, it's really hard for me to believe that this is a actual legit Touhou game. My brain keeps thinking I'm playing a fan game.
It does kind of feel like one.
Yeah, that's not to say that, oh, you know, it's better or worse or anything in particular, because I know some people would argue fan game means better, and some people would argue fan game means worse. I don't mean either of those. I just mean it feels like something I would see in a fan game, like, you know, Tempest or something.
Yeah, it just feels different.
It certainly doesn't feel Zune made, but then you know it isn't, because it's a point game.
It's Zune assisted.
Indeed. So it is...
Sephiroth assisted.
So it's canonical, at least. Hey, right. So how do I go back to the main menu to try the Oku?
Pause. Title.
Alright. I said the Oku, I mean the Marissa. Yeah, I cannot play as Oku, and neither can you. Marissa Kirisame, the Magician of Marshland.
Maybe you'll be different than me.
What was that?
Maybe you won't. I said maybe it'll be different for me, maybe you won't, but I hate playing as Marissa.
I will note that it says difficulty of usage 3 stars instead of 1.
One of the characters I enjoy most is 5 stars.
I see. Jump over the obstacles with button 1. Oh, it's Marissa's song.
Remember, you have to do it in the directions they say, and that's the dash button. You're missing.
Yes, I am. This is gonna be a nightmare already.
You almost had him that time. You don't have to dash up to do the downwards attack. It launches you forward a bit, so just stand a bit behind him, then do it.
How do I kill this thing?
You have to do the downward attack, just get a bit behind him and do it, because it launches you forward a bit.
I'm holding the down button, I don't get it!
That's not the attack button, that's your dash.
Oh. That would explain it. God damn it.
Now you got it. But yeah, Marissa's dash does damage, so I can see why you're confused.
Confusing, Marissa.
I'd definitely say her best attack is her up attack.
Hey, fair enough.
If you press it twice, she throws out another little thing on the ground.
It's time to get
The
the master
dash
start.
button.
Wait, what? Oh, right. You said that was a Reimu thing, being able to move while holding C. Oh, that's gonna be
Not being
annoying.
able to move, but being able to dash. Some other characters can move, but not like dash while doing it. And some characters don't have as big a range, and just other stuff. Because Marissa has a huge range for it. Yeah, the best combo I can give you for her is just spam up attack.
Okay. Up it is. Goodbye, Marissa. The tutorial area misses you, but you must go on.
I don't miss her.
It's a shame, because I think Marissa's a fantastic character. Marissa's easily one of my favorites, but, yeah, I can already see what you mean, that this is going to be a challenging one.
At least she doesn't have to fight Oku, I'll tell you that much.
That's nice. Just regular water, eh? I panicked when black water started gushing out here and there, but this area doesn't seem to be affected by this stuff. Guess that means the source isn't in this forest. It's Reimu. Oh, if it isn't Reimu, what's up? I decided to go underground to find where the water is coming from. It's Reimu Hakure. I knew it. I thought you'd think to do that. I heard that the Forest of Magic had an entrance to an underground cavern that hadn't been blocked by black water. You would know where that is, wouldn't you? Actually, I was just about to head down there and investigate myself. I know. How about the winner gets to investigate first? Good idea. I'm sure I'm gonna have to fight in flooded places anyway, so you'll be the perfect practice for a fight.
I do like these story parallels between routes.
What's that?
I do like these story parallels between routes where it's like the same thing but a different
Indeed.
winner.
Indeed. It may come as a surprise, but I'm used to handling water. Well, you know, Taylor, it's entirely possible that this fight might have the same winner as the last time. Too bad for you.
I don't think it was to Reimu.
I'll be the one that goes to the underground cavern first, says Marissa.
She's no imperishable knight, Reimu. Yeah, the only real good thing about Marissa is that she does more damage.
Isn't that like Marissa's main thing always, is that she does more damage?
Yeah. Basically. Of the characters I've played so far though, she probably has my least favorite spell card.
Yeah, you're right, this definitely is no imperishable knight, Reimu. It's perishable knight, Reimu.
Perishable Reimu.
Perishable Reimu. Heck yeah, I win. I am already good and prepared. I gotta head underground to investigate. You sit tight up here. It's that 1 in 3 times when Marissa wins. We don't know what the black water is, and we can't be sure if there's even an enemy down there. Times like these often end up being wasted effort, so be careful down there.
She's just salty she lost.
Yeah, Reimu doesn't like losing. And it's not often that Reimu does, canonically. Will it be the umbrella again? This is my first
Do you
time.
see an umbrella there?
Nope, I do not see an umbrella. I don't see anything. This is my first time being in this cavern, but it's a lot bigger than I thought. I've heard rumors about it leading all the way to former hell, which just might be true. Oh, it's Yamame. Duh. she says.
I think that's dough.
Dough.
Kind of
Yeah.
like Homer Simpson.
Oh. Yes, that's exactly how I should have read that, Jesus. Yes, gotcha! Today's prey is really big. It's Yamame Kurodani. Wait, Marissa? What the heck? There's a spider living here. Someone's gotta clean up the place, even in a cave. It's time for Marissa to beat up a spider.
This is the only character I've struggled on a stage 2 boss with. Not because of Yamame, just because I was playing Marissa.
Yes. I legit like this remix of her theme, though.
Oh yeah, it's good. I think all the themes in this song or game are good.
You're pretty good at handling water. No, she's not. She's actually horrible at handling water, which is why I've not been bothering. But what about water that's not pure? What are you going to do, Yamame? Oh, that apparently. Oh god, I'm just thinking about how horrible Boss 3 will probably be, given the fact that I largely rely on, in the later levels with Ray Move, the water. But I can't do that because, well, Marissa's water is garbage.
Well, it's still better than nothing, and the water attacks are great at breaking the barriers. Even Marissa's.
Please tell me she only has 2 spell cards. She does not. Oh, I died. I was trying to figure out what exactly I just did there, but I died.
Well, that is something you did.
Indeed.
Next boss's last spell card is what made me really hate Marissa. I will say though, Marissa's downward dash is a pretty good attack.
I definitely never thought I'd see the day that Yamame, of all characters, would get a comeback.
There are a lot of characters in this game I never thought I'd see again.
Indeed. I mean, not least of which Flan, who's been missing from the canon now for fucking ages.
Honestly, I'd say Murasa is the most unexpected.
Murasa is really unexpected. I mean, why in the world would I expect a Murasa to make an appearance? Zune doesn't love Murasa. Zune hates Murasa. What was that?
You said I do now, though.
You do now, though?
Yeah, I love Murasa.
I see. Well, we'll see if I like Murasa when I actually fight Murasa.
You better. This is a threat.
Ah, yes, a Taylor threat. I don't know what I'm actually supposed to fucking do with this spell card.
Not get hit.
I guess that does help a little bit. Perhaps that's just literally the idea. Oh, nope, never mind, I died. I literally don't know what even hit me, so probably a random purple bullet.
Yeah, that's about all she has.
Well, she is a spider. We all know spiders have purple bullets.
That's true.
Have you ever seen a spider without purple bullets, Taylor?
No. Not in my life. One of the few things I find good about Marissa is that her dash is a hitbox, but I think one of the later characters does that same thing, but much more fun.
Okay, third spell card, 3 hit points left. That could actually work. God damn it, I dashed right into the purple line.
And lines aren't something you usually want to dash into,
Indeed.
no matter the context.
Indeed.
I hate lines in real life.
Lines
They're
are
very
a
boring.
pain. Completely agree, Taylor. Well, I'm dead again.
So how are you liking Marissa?
Not much. I genuinely don't even know what to do with that third phase, if I'd be perfectly honest with you. I mean, I could survive for a little while, but there's a number of attacks that, if she times them just right, it's very hard for me to dodge, and it's very, very rare for me to get any damage in.
Also, to be fair, Marissa can do what you did with Rainu against Oku, where she just spams projectiles. Because she can do that from farther away.
True. I will say that that is one advantage, I suppose, if there is an advantage to Marissa, is that her projectiles are pretty great. Marissa's out to prove just how ordinary of a magician she is in this game.
I think the funniest thing in my playthrough is that, on stage 3, I think, of a certain character's route, the game glitched. I just didn't have to fight the boss for some reason. It just skipped it.
What?
I have no idea what happened. I was like, okay.
Have you recorded your playthrough, by the way, or is that not a thing?
Oh, no, I have not.
I was just curious. God damn it, all that took a damage and everything, and I didn't even really get much damage in on her myself.
Well, at least you didn't take 3 points of damage.
Yeah, but I couldn't beat spell card 3 last time with 3 hit points left. How the fuck am I gonna do it with 2?
Sit far away and spam projectiles.
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Yes, Marissa, you're the loser. You don't have to smile when you're the loser, you know.
It seems fun. Aren't you having fun?
I mean, sort of. In as much as I'm enjoying playing the game, yes. As Marissa, maybe slightly less so.
Yeah. Marissa by far the weakest part of the game so far. For what I've been through. Which isn't all that much.
Again, unfortunately, because I like Marissa.
I, too, am a fan of Marissa.
This version of Marissa is slightly less cool.
The sad world we live in.
Indeed. God damn it, did you really have to dodge out of the way of my spell card like that, Yamame?
Generally, like, I enjoy playing Marissa more, even in the games. She's just usually not as good. In this game, I don't think she's as good or as fun. Well, I guess not as good isn't the right thing, I'm just not as good.
Indeed. I'm getting better at this spell card, at least. I say as I take damage.
Honestly, I think it might be easier just to dodge upwards during that spell card when the bullets are about to hit you. So you don't just dodge into more from the other side. But that's just me. I don't particularly remember how I did it. That was quite the unfortunate miss there.
Indeed. I really do think to some degree and extent with some of these, spell cards are the only way I'm gonna get any fucking damage in.
It is nice that they're in the game.
God damn, that was bad timing. Wow, we talked about Reimu being patient with Oku. Marissa's where really the patience shines through. Jesus.
And just think, this is only the second boss. You have so much more fun to look forward to.
Indeed.
I'd say stage 4 is where I really got the hang of her, I guess.
God damn it, really? That doesn't actually hit her from there? You kidding me, game?
Yeah, I definitely don't like Marissa's spell card. But hey, you've been surviving for quite a while.
Indeed. I figured out how to survive this, but how to actually do damage, that's another story. The only way I can
like
see
real
to
Touhou.
do... What was that?
I said if only there was a timer like real Touhou.
Indeed. Wait, you have to face the right way? Jesus Christ, game.
I do believe you can turn it around before she fires.
Apparently I messed up. I think this might be my last try, win or lose.
Understandably so.
Yeah, there's only so much you can put up with Marissa.
Who do you think versus stage 3 bosses? If you had to guess.
Who do I think Earth was stage 3 bosses?
Yep.
Huh. No, it's not gonna be Yugi again. That much I can pretty much figure. But who exactly it will be, God only knows. Trying to think about who I know is in this game as far as the canon goes. So who is likely to actually be it? God damn it, really? Her spell card is very fucking hard to use, right? God, who would be her... I'm guessing her fourth one is Marasa. Now, as to whether I'm right about that, who the hell knows? But, the third one... Who would Marissa's third one be? I don't know, maybe it's June and Xion.
Maybe.
I'm kinda out of ideas, honestly, so I have no idea. June and Xion seem like the best guesses at that point, simply by a process of elimination I have going on in my head.
Oh, come.
Really? You want me
One
to...
sliver of health. Just do your up attack in the middle of this and she'll probably get hit.
Indeed. I'm not playing Marissa in a particularly wise way. But I'm afraid that if I don't, I'm gonna get hit really badly. Which I'm still getting hit anyway, so I'm not sure why I care so much.
It's the thought that counts.
Indeed, the Marissa thought. That wasn't bad, but that was way less damage than I was hoping it would do.
The main thing the spell cards do is break the red things. Which, to be fair, is what you want them to do.
Sure, but I also like to kill Yamame.
Which you can do faster if you break the red things. I think your strat is quite interesting here.
It's very slow.
But see, look, there you broke it. Now you only have to do it once.
Yep, I'm sure whatever you did was way faster than whatever the hell it is that I'm fucking doing.
I don't remember what I did, but it definitely wasn't this, I can tell you that much.
Oh, trust me, I would not expect it to be.
But hey, you finally beat her.
Yep. You're as strong as ever. A failed capture. If there's a Tsuchigumo crawling around here, then it's gotta lead to former hell after all. What's that?
Is Tsuchigomo a type of spider?
I assume it's the type of spider yokai. I'm not entirely sure. That's one of the reasons why I had to stop and sound it out, just because I have not tried to pronounce that word before. That should be Tsuchigumo, as there should be 4 hiragana there. Anyway, I have no idea. It might be a type of spider, might be a type of spider yokai. Then it's gotta lead to former hell after all, says Marissa. You didn't know? This is around the 5th largest corridor to former hell. Huh, 5th? Are there seriously that many paths leading there? Well, I guess Yamame would know that.
Well,
but
now we get to figure out if you were right about stage 3.
Indeed. I'll give it one shot. whatever happens, though, I'll probably quit afterwards.
The stage that made me absolutely hate Marissa.
Is that just gonna be Yugi again? This place stinks. It's not the smell of the incident, but I almost said it's not the smell of the indecent. Is this smell sulfur? Aha, it's a hot spring. Seems like a fun, lively kind of place. Yep, it's Yugi again. Is stage 3 just always gonna be Yugi?
Maybe
That's not sulfur you're smelling, Miss Marissa. It's me.
Yugi smells like sulfur confirmed.
Hey, it's Yugi. You above grounders get the wrong idea about this a lot, but sulfur's not what gives hot springs their smell. Really? It's the smell of the vengeful spirit's grudges, you see. Sulfur is actually odorless. You better remember that. By the way, what brings you here? I'm actually here to see about some stinky black water that smells different from this. I see. So it's gushing up above ground. Heh heh heh. You won't find any of that stuff around here, but I know what it is. Oh ho? That water comes from a zone that's considered untouchable even by former Hell standards. It's an utterly cursed liquid. They say that if you're careful with how you use it, it can bring you great wealth. But it's also said that those who obtain it are guaranteed to meet with misfortune. What they call it in the human world again? They wrote it as stone oil, petroleum I think it's called. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've got no clue as to why it's gushing out onto the surface though. Alright, sorry to bother you. Now I'd like to take a dip in the hot spring, but investigating the petroleum comes first. Hang on a second, you're gonna off to investigate it. Of course I am. The hot springs come after that. You'd better not. Digging any deeper than the city area is dangerous. Not just for you, but for all of former Hell.
Look at how short Marissa is. I think it's so funny.
Well, she is a witch, and we all know witches are short. I'm kidding, there is absolutely no reason to believe that.
Oh yeah, there is. You were just shown one.
True. Marissa is
At least
the...
you know all of her attack patterns already.
Indeed. Alright, that one went well. Much more difficult to dodge that as Marissa than as Reimu, though.
Everything's more difficult to dodge as Marissa.
God damn it, Yugi.
Now you have to do this awful last part as Marissa. What truly made me hate her.
Oh god. Well, I'm already dead and I don't even know why. Great. Hang on, so hi in EA, but to what am I actually, Akarimeru? Oh, Z, duh, stupid me. I was like, but Akarimeru should be leave, roughly, and hi would be yes, so I was saying they're going, is my Japanese worse than I think it is? Because I was getting very confused for a minute there. It might help if I press the right button.
That might help a bit.
Indeed. Well, as per usual, thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you to the future lovely people and the future lovely Grayson.
Thank you to Audible for sponsoring this video.
Yes, thank you to Audible for not sponsoring this video. And thank you to viewers like you.